course, listening to Stockholm born DT Avicii. Brilliant man who left this world way too soon, unfortunately. But we are now at Stureplan, and this is where you find some of the most famous restaurants and nightclubs in the country. For example, Sturehof, that's more of an institution than a restaurant, has been in that exact same spot since 1897. And in the 20s, two guys went up in there at a crayfish party, and they said, let's make a car together. That car became Volvo. That is why Volvo every year treats their employees for crayfish. Och på Stureplan ska ni kunna ord som mäklarbricka, brat, stekare, vaskning och traskning som rinnande vatten. Jag kan inte gå igenom alla dessa otroligt vitala begrepp just nu. Men det viktigaste, det är ändå skillnaden mellan en brat och en stekare. Har vi koll på det? Vill ni dela med er? Då får ni lära er det där. Stekarna, de har känt ihop sina mist. So we're now in the eastern parts of the city. And it's hard to believe, but this used to be the slum area of Stockholm. Coming up on your left, you'll soon see a brown brick building. This is Östra Real, public, and he got an F in music. Our former Prime Minister, Carl Bildt, also graduated from here. He actually lives across the street, so he didn't move too far. But we do have another famous Swede living in this neighborhood. There's a fountain in the middle. This has to be turned off in the beginning of the Guardian Heimdall. And you'll see that Heimdall is holding a horn, because he's apparently ready to blow this horn whenever a virgin crosses the bridge. That's why it's so quiet around here these days. And the island Djurgården on the other side is actually Royal Ground. It's the Royal Ground hunting area. Djurgården sort of translates into animal yard. And you'll see that there's a beautiful blue gate on the other side. That is a reminder of just that this was the... So I know we're all very excited to go into the water, but before we do, I need to do some safety with you. We don't want to end up like Titanic. Above your heads, your front life jackets. We have one emergency exit in the middle of the bus, two up in the roof, and this one. But then go! Welcome to the Baltic Sea, everybody!
Oh shit, man! Jag puttar någon på.
Sen satte han tillbaka det igen i det här specialbyggda skrovet vi sitter i, som är gjort i aluminium. Kapten styr med en liten joystick här framme som är hopkopplat med roderbladet längst bak i bussen. Här har vi också en propeller. Vi har bara en motor ombord, 250 hästar, så vi kraftar propellern i vattnet och går bakhjulen på land. Men många undrar ju då vad som händer med hjulen när vi åker ner i vattnet. Och svaret är att absolut ingenting händer med hjulen. De blir väldigt rena. Inte som James Bonds vita Lotus från futuristiskt fälles in i skrovet. Tyvärr. As I mentioned earlier, Stockholm houses over 50 museums. Many of them you'll find here on Djurgården. Djurgården is sometimes referred to as the Museum Island. So here we have museums like the Nordic Museum, Vasa, ABBA, even the Museum of Alcohol. Never ends. We do also have some... This house is the biggest tourist attraction in Sweden, after Ocean Bus, of course. It has about 1.2 million visitors a year, and in there you'll find a wreck of the regal ship Vasa. And you can see that there are 3 masts of this building. Those are not Vasa original, but the one in the middle has the exact same height as the original. It is 52 meters from keel to top. Now you can imagine how big she was. That's exactly why she sank. She was too high and too narrow. Just like this bus you're sitting on. But the year was 1628. Vasa started from the castle.